Hi, I just wondered if you know how to remember that blood was shed for our independence. Tomorrow is the 4th of July, and I'm making cookies. And I just made a potato salad for a picnic tomorrow, so that every year I go to a picnic and a family picnic, and then we go to a parade from the town, and then we go and see fireworks, and it's quite fun. We've done this for forever, since our kids were little. And in all that, you can forget that there was ever a war and that anything like that ever happened, and that blood was shed so that we could enjoy our freedom. My name is Judith Coles, and I blog over at hisunmeasuredgrace.com. That's where I blog. And what I'm talking about, it's on a post over there. And you can read it. I do better writing than I do talking, because I might stutter around and forget what I'm saying, and I don't plan out too much what I'm saying. So that's just, I think it's more real that way. So, what are you doing tomorrow? Are you going to a picnic? Or are you not? Are you from another country where you don't even celebrate the 4th of July, and maybe there's another holiday that you celebrate? Well, this is what I was thinking about. The thing is that many people in the United States, especially children, they've forgotten the 4th of July. And when I was a little girl, I grew up in Hong Kong, and it was a British Crown colony then. And we had to go to school in the summer. We didn't get out of school. You know how you get out of school? They get out here around here the third week in June. If it's in the South, you get out sooner. Well, we didn't get out until like the 20-something or other of July. And we were actually given off for the 4th of July, which is interesting because it was the British Crown colony at the time. Now it's China. It went back to China, and that's a whole nother story. So people died, and here we are having picnics, you know, and the fireworks, we forget. We're enjoying the fireworks so much that we forget that they represent the battle. I mean, I didn't think of that for, I think, many years. But our independence was paid for in blood. And there was, in July 4th, 1776, which was like a long time ago, for any of you that are younger, and no, I don't remember it. They signed the Declaration of Independence after they had won the War of Independence. It was a Revolutionary War, and they won that against, see, I'm doing cookies. I don't have time to waste. They won the war against Britain, and it was 13 colonies at the time. And that's, you know, they won the war, and we don't realize or appreciate what we've got. And if you just go to Wikipedia or go to my blog, I've talked a little bit more in detail, not too much detail, but on Wikipedia there's a lot of detail. But this is my point. You know, we forget too that Jesus paid for our sins with his blood, and it's kind of, the two remind me they're not the same, but it kind of, one makes me think of the other. And sometimes we hear that there's greatness within us. I've heard that, but I don't really agree with that, because there's not greatness within me unless Jesus Christ is living in me. And if I accept that he died for my sin and paid for my sin with his blood. And I just want you to remember those two things. You can go to my blog. It's on the top today, blog post. If you go to hisunmeasuredgrace.com, you'll find that post at the very top about Independence Day tomorrow, and just the importance I think there is in remembering, as we have the picnic with relatives and as we maybe go to a parade or watch fireworks, just remember that there are men that paid for our freedom, and we're losing so many of our freedoms that we don't even realize. And I appreciate our freedom, my freedom, because I grew up,